Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Dream Daddy. Last time we went on a date with Brian. It went pretty well, although we kind of cornered ourselves into going to a fishing trip, even though we suck at fishing, we keep lying about ourselves, and we really need to stop that. That ain't good. But okay, I think I've decided we're gonna go with Hugo next, but mainly because I want to figure out what the heck is going on with his home life. Like, he's having quite a bit of trouble with his kid, so let's see what's going on with Hugo. I navigate to Hugo's dad book page and type out a message. Hey Hugo, great seeing you at the barbecue. Want to hang out sometime? I wait for a few minutes before the computer dings. I'm so glad you mentioned me, and I definitely want to hang out sometime, but I have a favor to ask. Our class is going on a field trip to the aquarium today, and one of our chaperones is called in sick. Is there any possible way you can come by and replace them? Uh-oh. I think about it for a moment. Man, that's a lot of screaming kids that I'd be accountable for, and they're in middle school, arguably the worst age to be. Amanda silently trudges into the kitchen and pours herself a bowl of cereal. Morning, Amanda. Morning, Pops. Hey, how about middle school? How was middle school for you? Bad, but nobody likes middle school. It's 3 years of bad acne, crying, and being generally terrible. Everyone sucks, no self-awareness. It's just a bunch of hormonal teenagers locked in a gross old building for 40 plus hours a week, doing long division and starting fights over, I don't know, pizza day? Top 40s pop? Middle schoolers should be avoided at all costs. What was your middle school experience like? I don't remember. I didn't like it. I thought it was fine. Personally, mine was okay. I mean, it wasn't great, but it was, I don't know, nothing particularly special happened in it. I had my first crush in middle school, and I'm still bitter about it. Alexis Stuggs, you hurt me and I'll never forget. What'd she do to you? I stare off in the middle distance, remembering the 24 hours that we dated and the 3 times we held hands between class periods. And then I remember the bitter betrayal, her leaving me for Arnold Birmingham, him making me eat dirt in front of her. I don't want to talk about it. See, middle schoolers are reprehensible. Wait, why are you asking me about middle school? Oh, Mr. Vega requested my help to chaperone his middle school class to the aquarium. Just wanted to know what I was in for. You get to go to the aquarium? Are you kidding me? The last field trip I got to go to was on to the clam chowder factory. They didn't even give us clam chowder. They gave us square pizza at a clam chowder factory. Okay. Oh, is that why you won't eat clam chowder anymore? What? No, it's because Bobby Wellingham threw up in one of the vats of clam chowder, and I'm the only one who saw it happen. It haunts me. Right, let's leave that story firmly in the past. Anyway, you should just do it. Mr. Vega sounds like he could really use the help. Plus you get to hang out with cool fish. Amanda, I get kind of weird about aquariums. The ocean makes me nervous. What? Are you worried about the whales gonna pop out of the touch tank and swallow you whole? Don't put that fear into my heart. Well, do they have penguins there? Yes, they have penguins there. Right. Then it's settled. Penguins outweigh fear of the ocean. I sit back down at the computer, let Hugo know I'm available. He tells me to meet him in the aquarium and gives me the address. I grab my keys and kiss Amanda on the forehead before I head out. I arrive at the aquarium to find that the school buses have beaten me there. Preteens huddled around all their teachers in small groups, yelling at each other and goofing off. Every teacher looks like they're at their wits' end. Ugh. Hugo jogs up to me, looking frazzled. I'm so glad you're here. Hugo! It's been a debacle all morning. We're short-handed and most of the kids won't stop screaming, as I'm sure you know is the case with all middle schoolers. I lived through Amanda at 12. I'm all too familiar. Oh. Great. Well, it's just me, you and me chaperoning a group of 10 kids. They're over there. Hugo walks me over to the gaggle of preteens who are sitting on the ground playing with their phones, and they're not kicking each other like some of the other groups. We're off to a good start. Can you guys put your phones away? All of the kids look up for a moment to stare at Hugo, then they go back to texting. At least they're quiet? Too quiet. These guys are up to something. I can feel it. There's no way. They're too busy thinking about not getting food stuck in their braces to pull any stunts. It's middle school after all. Oh. We'll see. Possibly. The The classes start filing into the aquarium, and Hugo hands out massive stapled packets of paper to each kid. These are due at the end of the field trip. Yes, this will be for a grade. No, you cannot borrow a pencil. The kids collectively groan and grab the sheets from Hugo. Ugh. I know that feeling. God. It feels like that point in class where you get to watch a movie, but then they hand you a sheet of paper you have to fill out while you watch the movie. What's in the packet? Honestly, it's just busy work so that the teachers can have a moment's reprieve. I think one of the questions asked them to sit quietly for 10 minutes to think about the Great Barrier Reef. Teacher hacks. I like that. Wait, I thought you were an English teacher. What does the aquarium have to do with books? We just did a unit on the Old Man in the Sea. I remember reading that book. I read that when I believe in middle school as well. Nothing quite like introducing kids to the futile preservation of the human spirit by making them pet stingrays. Oh. It gives us time to check out some of the exhibits as well. Come on, they'll have a phenomenal selection of tropical fish. While the kids sit on the floor and pretend to do their assignments while they text, Hugo and I wander into the large tank filled with brightly colored fish. Hugo points out to a brown and white fish with long spines.
Hey!
That one right there is a lionfish. Did you know that their stomachs can expand up to 30 times in size? Whoa.
Oh.
Their spines are venomous, too. Nature is hardcore.
Ah.
You think that's bad? Take a look at this one over here. Hugo points to a spiny, grumpy-looking fish hanging out in the bottom of the tank.
Hey.
That's a stonefish. They're the most venomous fish in the world. And they just, keep it there? Oh, they're relatively harmless as long as you don't go stepping on them. What happens if you step on them?
Oh.
Tissue necrosis. I think that's... I forgot what that is.
Oh.
Cool. Nature is wild. Man, Hugo seems to know a lot about fish. I feel overwhelming need to impress him. Hey, see that fish over there?
Oh.
That one? That's the American longfish, blue-nosed wigglefish, humphead wrasse. Okay. Blue-nosed wigglefish sounds a little too dumb. American longfish sounds possible. Let's go with humphead.
Oh.
Yeah? Did you know that paranormal fish trivia, psychiatric fish trivia, political fish trivia? Let's go with paranormal. These fish slip upside down, but contrary to belief, it's not an actual vampire. That's the vampire fish.
Oh.
Wait, are you serious? Serious as a heart attack? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm playing it for a gag here.
Yes.
Good one. We lead the kids to another room. Sharks, sea turtles, eels, and other marine life swim around in the massive floor-to-ceiling aquarium. The kids begin trying to take selfies with the sharks. Hugo leaves my side to separate two kids who start fighting over a Capri Sun. I walk around the room, reading the tiny little blurbs about different fish swimming inside the enclosure. After a while, I look around and see Hugo again. He's gazing up at the aquarium in childlike wonder. The ripples of the water cast blue, moving shadows across his face. For someone surrounded by angry hormonal preteens, he looks completely peaceful. He looks really cute in the light. I hope he doesn't catch me staring. Aw, that's cute. Wow. I walk over to join him. Beautiful, isn't it? I'd rather be staring. Oh my god. We can learn the great deal from Mother Ocean. Are those two sharks kissing? Oh my god. Oh, let's see. A great many mysteries lie in the ocean. It truly is fascinating to be able to observe it in a setting like this. Aw. That's very astute, point, Barris. We stand together for a moment, admiring the wonders of marine life. We eventually make our way over to the touch tank room, which seems to be the only thing the kids are actually interested in. The tank is filled with a variety of horseshoe crabs, sea urchins, stingray, and small fish. Oh my god, I have a freaking fear of stingrays because I almost legit stepped on one in the beach. Like, I am not a beach person. I really do not like the beach, because every time I go to the fucking beach, I get, something bad happens to me, and I'm not even joking. Like, I've lost my glasses at the beach, I've stepped on a broken seashell and cut my foot. I freaking, I do not like the beach. I just find the beach dirty, gross, and just something to be admired from afar. I do not mind walking on the beach. I do not mind, being on the beach, but not in the water. I rather stay far away from the water. And I remember I was in, water, I think I was in, the water was up to my knees, and all of a sudden I saw something black, and I look, and there was like a stingray a couple of feet away from me, and I just ran out of the water at breakneck speed and I just did not go back in. I just like absolutely refused. Oh. I got stung by a fucking jellyfish one time as well, and that was incredibly painful. Like, my entire right forearm was just, like, numb for, like, a day. Oh my god, it was horrible. I hate the beach. The beach is awful. I mean, no offense to people who like the beach. I mean, the beach is cool and all that, but I'd just rather stay the fuck away from it. Okay. I stand around the edges of the tank to keep a wary distance from the sea life. Who knows what kind of nefarious plans those horseshoe crabs have for the well-moisturized hands. Hugo rolls up his sleeve and sticks his hand in the water. Don't you want to pet some rays, Barris? Oh, I think I'm good. I don't think I should stay over here and admire them from the respectable distance. Come on, it'll be fun. And informative. Don't make fun of me, but I'm scared to touch them. I get weird when there's no class separating us. I don't think I know any of those things, but I get the feeling they will probably bite me, and my delicious hands will give them if given the chance. Nothing in this tank can hurt you. The stingrays have their barbs removed. The horseshoe crabs only eat little clams, and anemones are perfectly safe to touch. Against my better judgment, I approach the tank, slowly dipping my hand into the cold water. I touch the stingray as it glides past me. See? Not so bad. It feels like fun, slimy leather. I remember me and my class, like, I think it was like elementary school, we did go to the aquarium and we did have a touch tank. I remember touching a stingray. They feel like jelly. They're like super squishy. Things get a lot less scary when you learn more about them, right? I dive my hand back into the touch tank with a renewed vigor for ocean life. I poke some sea urchins and feel the hard carapace of a horseshoe crab. My hand brushes against Hugo's as we reach for some anemone. I pull away blushing. Oh, Hugo smiles at me. Hey, you're supposed to be touching the fish. Sorry, I just get a little carried away Wait, that girl over there looks suspicious. Why is that?
Oh.
Are backpacks usually that wet? Hold on. Oh no, did she stick something in her fucking backpack? Susan, get back here. Hugo runs after a middle schooler and catches her before she can make it to the exit. Wanna tell me what's in the bag? Textbooks? Wanna tell me what's really in the bag? Susan won't budge. I walk over to Hugo and the girl. I think he might need a bad cop. Look, kid. We don't have time for games here. That's easy 5 to 10 in the clink. I'm not afraid to... Oh, no. I'm not gonna say that. That's awful. We have time for games here. That's the easy 5... Okay, we'll go with a jokey answer. I have a bud go down that once. He came out a changed man. Said he missed the bars. You're not a teacher, so you can't tell me what to do. Oh, little shit.
Ah.
Yes, well, I am. Can you please put the bag down? Next time we won't say please. Susan glares at Hugo for a moment before dropping her book bag on the floor. It lands with a wet slap. We stare for a moment and before it starts to move.
What?
Hugo leans down and zips a backpack. A horseshoe crab frantically scuttles out across the floor. An employee swoops in, scoops it up, and places it back in the tank. She gives us a disapproving but you could have killed that thing. Jesus, Susan, what was your plan? I was trying to free him. To where? Outside? Where he was gonna die? Susan, go back to your group. We'll discuss this later. Yeah, and hands where I can see him. Susan sulks off, leaving me alone with Hugo. He gives me a pat on the shoulder.
Ah.
Middle schoolers have sticky hands. I doubt that's the first time that's happened here. Or the last. In the next room, we see a variety of smaller tanks, sea urchins, tiny fish, and a rainbow of beautiful underwater plant life surrounds us.
Oh.
Look over here. Hugo points so some seahorses gathered at the bottom of the tank. One of them is in the middle is giving birth.
Ah.
That's actually a male seahorse. Sort of takes fatherhood to a new level, doesn't it? Hey kids, come check this out. There's a male seahorse giving birth. A low murmur from the students. They just jump back on their phones. Oh, come on.
Ah.
Fun fact, male seahorses can give birth and then get pregnant in the same day. Man, we thought we had it hard.
Oh.
I wonder if they have to deal with their kids' awkward teenage years too. However, many thousand of them. You seem to know a lot of marine life, Hugo.
Ah.
It's not really my specialty, but I do make a point to learn as much as possible whenever I can. I think that learning shouldn't end when you leave school. We should challenge ourselves to find more about the things we don't understand every day of our lives. Because if you stop learning, I don't think you'll ever be able to grow or change as a person. Good point. I still don't trust the ocean. Yeah, same. We'll get there. We finally make our way over to the favorite part of the tour, the Arctic exhibit. Do we get to see some penguins?
Ah.
Yes, we get to see the penguins. Hell yes. Aw, they're adorable. A group of kids run around the exhibits. They won't stop tapping on the glass of the puffin enclosure, trying to get their attention. For at least a few moments, teachers, chaperones, and the students alike seem to be having a great time. What was I so worried about? This isn't so bad.
Huh?
Hugo suddenly grabs my arm. Oh my god, there's a student in the penguin What? Wait, what? Wait, just kidding, it's very bad. Is it one of ours? It most certainly is. Molly Henderson, Susan's friend. I look over to the penguins and see a determined-looking kid crouching behind a rock. She's hiding just out of sight in one of the sight of one of the employees. How the fuck did she get in there? Over the one side of the enclosure, I see the door to the exhibit ajar. Was it unlocked this whole time? We gotta stop her before the staff sees her and bans our school for life. Hugo looks around. I'll create a distraction. Hugo runs towards the puffin exhibit and addresses the entire room. Everybody! I have an announcement. The whole room turns toward Hugo. Here's a few facts I bet you didn't know about penguins. Everybody just stares at Hugo, confused. Well, this is my shot. I run into the enclosure and am greeted by the cold blast of air. Psst! Hey! The girl whips around and looked at me. Her nose pink is from the cold. You can't be in here. Neither can you. I try to walk over to the girl, but the ground is so icy I just end up slipping. I catch myself for it before I hit the ground, but the girl still laughs at me. What a little shit. Contrary to popular belief, penguins are birds. Birds are traditionally known to fly, but penguins cannot. So I can understand some confusion when we're discussing the birdness of penguins. The crowd is still somehow enraptured. Kid, what are you even doing? I'm letting the penguins go. They deserve freedom. Oh, God. Oh, one of these people. You'll grow up to be a part of PETA. Where are you even going to go? They're gonna live in my closet. Look, I just don't even have the time to argue with this. We gotta get out of here. Not until I save a penguin. Little known fact is that penguins only live in cold climates. With some exceptions. They don't all live in cold climates if you're splitting hairs here. Did I mention they don't fly? Oh god, the crowd is starting to lose interest. I'm running out of time. Lay down the law, try to relate to her, bribe her. I don't think bribing will work. Lay down the law. She probably won't. Try to relate to her. Maybe we'll get her to come back. I think back to the time I released all the feeder mice from the pet store. It was a disaster. I was 6, but it was a disaster. Molly, you know, life can be cruel. Money? Give me money. What? Fuck. I will give you $20 right now if you leave me. Okay, so maybe bribing was the fucking right answer. Jesus. Molly thinks for a second. Okay, we'll give it to me. We'll give it to me right now. I reach into my pocket and pull out everything I have, examining each bill. Okay, we'll have $12 and some change, and there's a button here. Is that enough? Pay me another 8 later, and we have a deal. We moved to shake on our arrangement before I suddenly realized there's a wave of penguins on their way out of the enclosure. We're gonna have to block these birds. Oh my god, what the fuck? These stupid... Whoa! Block that. Oh, crap. Crap. Wait. Oh, okay. What the fuck is going on? Oh my god. No, bad purple penguin. What kind of penguins are these? Why are they purple? Oh shit. Penguin. Oh no. Oh god, please stop. Oh god. Help. Just spam. Oh my god. What kind of penguins are these? Why are they purple? And have yellow bow ties. Oh no, how did that one escape? Whoa, what the fuck? How are they escaping through the door? That one clipped through the wall. That ain't fair. That one clipped through the wall. Why are you not helping? No, what? How am I bribing her? Oh, you bitch! You bitch! I bribed the penguins! Oh my god! Oh no! 3 penguins. That's not fair. 2 of them clipped through the wall. 2 of them clipped through the wall. Oh man. Oh, that sucked. Phew, that's over just in time too. Looks like Hugo's wrapping up his diversionary penguin speech. Oh no.
Hey.
That's why I think penguins are one of the best animals in the world. A few people in the audience clap out a sense of duty. Everybody starts dispersing. Hugo spots us from across the way and runs over. Molly, what were you doing in there? I was liberating animals, Mr. Vega. You realize that the penguins can only survive in Arctic temperatures, right? And you would have a dead penguin in your hands. Well, yeah, you little shit, you didn't know that, right? You are stupid! I thought it was the thought that counts. Yeah, fuck off. No, Molly, it wasn't. Molly turns to me. You owe me $8.
Whoa.
What? I'll pay you later, kid. Molly runs off towards Susan. I suppose that they can compare animal thief notes.
Oh.
You're not off the hook, Molly.
Oh.
Barris, did you just bribe a child? Hey, I did not choose the bribe a child option. I tried to reason with her. I bribed a child. I don't know what she's talking about. You can play by the rules when there's penguins on the line. Listen, man, we all have done dark things in our lives. I'm not the young, bright-eyed youth I used to be. That person believed in a world where you wouldn't have to bribe children to save a penguin, and the me today knows different. I only wish I could go back. Let's just get through the day and get out of here. Oh, man. That was interesting. With the day finally coming to a close, the whole field trip is ushered through the gift shop, and we are made our way back out to the school buses. As we leave the aquarium, the kids load onto the buses. Hugo pulls me aside. Hey, Barris, thank you so much for helping me out today. You're a lifesaver. It was no problem. It was actually kind of fun. Let me take you out next time and we'll make it up to you. You like cheese boards? I love cheese boards. I'm all about cheese boards. There's nothing more earth-satisfying than a good cheese board. Great. Oh, well, I gotta make sure that the kids don't steal anything else. See you around. I walk inside. Well, I wonder how punishing it was to actually let the penguins loose. I'll walk inside and find the house empty. I wonder where the panda's at. Before I know it, Amanda pops in through the front door. What you up to tonight? Just doing some homework. How was the aquarium? It was an adventure. Some kid tried to steal a penguin. Ugh. We've all been there. I've had to run and grab her before any employee saw.
Yeah.
You got to go into the penguin enclosure? Did you steal a penguin for us? Amanda, no penguins were stolen thanks to the valiant efforts of myself and Mr. Vega. It was nice getting to spend some time with Hugo, though. I'm surprised he helped complete a covert operation. He's usually kind of a what? Kind of a stick in the mud. He's actually pretty cool. I had a good time with him. We touched hands. Alright, too much adventure for me today. Gonna go rest my eyes. You mean take a nap? There's a difference. You learn when you become a father. Or mother. Date complete! Let's see how well I did. Okay, so... Tweed? Oh. What the frick is tweed? S, well...
That was so good you gave me goosebumps.
Fuck. God, you are such a nerd! Friendship, poker buddy, tweed. I don't know what tweed is. Youth, middle school. Huh? Oh. Good cop. Okay, so that was actually fun. We didn't get to learn about his home life or anything, which is a shame. I kind of wanted to learn more what was going on between him and his son, but that was actually a lot of fun. We got to save some purple penguins from escaping. Well, I'm gonna go back and watch that freaking clip. I swear to God, one of those penguins freaking clipped through the wall. Anyway, we did pretty good. I mean, as long as I'm trying to stick with the, I can obviously tell what some of the bad choices are, so I'm like making sure not to go with that route, but I'm also trying to go for like some of the funny responses as well. But that was a lot of fun. He's really a sweet guy. I'm really warming up to Mr. Vega. Like, I don't think me and him have a lot in common, but he really is a cute guy. I like him a lot. But that was a lot of fun.
Welcome.
Cool.
You've got
All right, guys,
dads.
we'll end it off here, and we shall date another dad. I think I'm gonna go for Matt next time. But yeah, these are a lot of fun. We're getting to learn about a lot of characters. They're very interesting little situations. You get to play like the little mini games in each one, and those are a lot of fun. I appreciate the extra effort into doing some of those. the bribing the penguins was pretty funny. But okay, guys, we shall see you guys in the next one. Please comment and subscribe if you are enjoying the show, and we shall see you later. Bye!